Manchester United are reportedly edging ever closer to the acquisition of a new goalkeeper, with talks said to be progressing smoothly between the club and their Belgian counterparts. Negotiations, according to sources close to the matter, have almost reached a decisive point, raising expectations of a formal announcement in the near future. The player in question is Senne Lammens, the highly rated shot stopper currently on the books of Royal Antwerp. At just 22 years of age, Lammens has already carved out a reputation as one of the most promising young goalkeepers in Belgium, and United view him as an investment both for the present and the long term. Reports from Sky Sports News suggest that the transfer fee is set to be in the region of £17.3 million. Although the figure has largely been agreed upon, discussions remain ongoing regarding the structure of the payments. Sources indicate that these negotiations are in the final stages, with both clubs keen to find common ground sooner rather than later. For Royal Antwerp, the potential deal represents a remarkable turnaround. The Belgian champions signed Lammens only 2 years ago from Club Brugge, where he had initially risen through the youth ranks. Should the transfer materialise, Antwerp are poised to secure a significant financial windfall, effectively doubling their investment in the space of a short period. From Manchester United's perspective, the move is part of a broader strategy to strengthen squad depth across all departments. Manager Rubenamorim, who has been vocal about the importance of maintaining balance within the team, is said to have endorsed the pursuit of Lammens. The Portuguese coach views the Belgian not merely as a backup but as a goalkeeper who could eventually challenge for the number 1 jersey. Despite speculation, Amorim has firmly reiterated that both Andre Onana and Altay Baynder remain integral members of his squad. He is keen to stress that there is no question of either of his current senior goalkeepers departing Old Trafford in the near future. Their roles are considered crucial in what is expected to be a demanding campaign on multiple fronts. Nonetheless, United are mindful of the potential challenges that lie ahead. Onana, their first-choice goalkeeper, is likely to be absent later in the season should he be called up to represent Cameroon at the Africa Cup of Nations. Such an absence could leave United vulnerable at a critical juncture in the fixture calendar. It is precisely this looming prospect that has prompted United to accelerate their search for reliable cover. While Baynder is viewed as a capable deputy, the club's hierarchy are eager to ensure that the goalkeeping department remains robust, particularly in light of the relentless demands of both domestic and European competitions. The arrival of Lammens would therefore serve as a strategic safeguard. His youthful energy, combined with his already considerable experience at club and international youth levels, makes him an appealing candidate to slot into the squad seamlessly. United believe his development will be enhanced by training alongside more established figures such as Onana. Moreover, sources close to Antwerp suggest that Lammens himself is open to the prospect of a move to England. The allure of the Premier League, coupled with the prestige of playing for a club of Manchester United stature, is said to be a significant motivating factor for the young Belgian. For United supporters, the potential signing is likely to be met with cautious optimism. The club's recent history in the transfer market has been a mixed one, yet the recruitment of a promising talent in a crucial position demonstrates a willingness to plan beyond the immediate season. There is also a wider symbolic value to such a move. By targeting players like Lammens, United are signalling an intent to blend youthful promise with experienced campaigners, an approach reminiscent of their most successful eras under Sir Alex Ferguson. At the same time, the deal highlights the increasing importance of financial negotiation in the modern game. The precise structuring of payments, clauses, and performance-related bonuses has become just as significant as the headline figure, with both clubs determined to extract maximum value from the transaction. If and when the deal is concluded, Lammens will face the task of adapting to life in Manchester. The summer transfer window has once again ignited a classic rivalry between two of Europe's most storied clubs. Both Real Madrid and Manchester United are understood to be keeping a close watch on Angelo Stiller, the 24-year-old German midfielder who has been turning heads with his commanding displays for Stuttgart in the Bundesliga. Stiller had already been on Madrid's radar last season, with the Spanish giants viewing him as an ideal candidate to spearhead the gradual transition in their midfield as the celebrated duo of Toni Kroos and Luka Modric edge closer to the twilight of their illustrious careers. Yet, Madrid opted for patience, prioritizing marquee names elsewhere, a stance that may have inadvertently created an opening for United to enter the race. For the Old Trafford hierarchy, Stiller's name has emerged prominently following their failed pursuit of Carlos Baleba. United had earmarked the Brighton midfielder as a top target, but negotiations quickly reached an impasse after the Seagulls made it clear they would only sanction a deal in excess of £100 million. That eye-watering valuation forced United to walk away, redirecting their recruitment strategy towards more attainable options. In that context, Stiller has become a serious candidate, seen not merely as a fallback but as a midfielder whose technical quality and composure could add genuine value to Erik ten Hag's evolving squad. The Dutchman has long been vocal about his desire for a player capable of dictating tempo and ensuring balance in United's engine room. At 24, Stiller represents not just an immediate solution but also a long-term investment, a footballer with the capacity to grow alongside the club's wider rebuilding project. His experience in the Bundesliga, where he has established himself as a key component in Stuttgart's impressive rise, provides a reassuring level of pedigree. For United, this is a chance to secure a midfielder who can blend continental discipline with a creative edge, attributes that have been missing in recent campaigns. Madrid, for their part, are far from bystanders. While they may appear content to bide their time, there is a quiet confidence at the Bernabeu that Stiller could yet fit seamlessly into their succession plan. The Spaniards are acutely aware that the departures of Kroos and Modric will leave both a technical and symbolic void in the side, and the prospect of recruiting a player like Stiller, who offers both tactical intelligence and youthful energy, is viewed as a shrewd move should their more glamorous targets prove unattainable. The balance and calmness he brings in possession is seen as the perfect foil to Madrid's array of dynamic attacking talent. However, prizing Stiller away from Stuttgart will not be a straightforward matter. His current contract contains a release clause set at €40 million, though it does not come into effect until 2026, effectively giving the German club the upper hand in any negotiations. Furthermore, there exists a provision whereby Stuttgart could nullify the clause altogether by paying a modest €2 million compensation directly to the player, further strengthening their position. With such complexities in play, it is little surprise that the chase for Stiller is shaping up to be a tense and protracted affair. What remains certain is that both Madrid and United recognize the rare blend of promise and maturity he offers, and their duel for his signature could well become one of the defining sagas of the current transfer market.